better than the Olympia here. I think his conditioning was about as tight as it could have been, and I was really impressed with how he looked here. I actually thought that at certain points he was actually pushing Ramon pretty hard. So for him to...
Você tá querendo meter aquele shape pro verão? A Go Raw Pharma tem os melhores produtos com o melhor preço. Passa no primeiro link da descrição e garanta os seus produtos enquanto ainda tem estoque. Bora lá, rapaziada, ainda dá tempo para meter aquele shape no verão.
So we've got some interesting things to discuss in the wake of the Arnold Classic. The first thing I want to talk about, I thought this was very interesting, is Urs Kausinski's recent Instagram post. So when I saw Urs at the Arnold, he actually told me this prior to him posting it, that he had food poisoning just a few days out of the show. And he says, I believe in this caption, that it was 5 days out from stepping on stage. He was actually hospitalized with that food poisoning. So his caption said, strength isn't just about the muscles you build, it's about the willpower you have to keep pushing forward. Even when I was in the hospital just 5 days before competition because of food poisoning, I never lost sight of my goals. Let this be a reminder to all young bodybuilders out there, no matter what obstacles come your way, you have the power to overcome them and achieve greatness. Believe in yourself and never give up on your dreams until you reach your goals or maximum aesthetic. And then he thanks his coach, Boss of Outlaw, for sticking with him all weekend. And I got to say, I honestly think this is tremendously impressive that just 5 days out of the show, he had an issue that huge. I mean, that's a pretty big deal to be hospitalized for food poisoning within a week out of the show. And I think when you consider the fact that Urs really looked, I think, better than the Olympia here. I think his conditioning was about as tight as it could have been, and I was really impressed with how he looked here. I actually thought that at certain points he was actually pushing Ramon pretty hard. So for him to still wind up in that runner-up position, even with this food poisoning, I think is tremendously impressive. And I saw a lot of people after finals that were saying they think Urs should have won. So I think this really just goes to show how talented he really is. Now,
yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top.